One.
Abu?
Today within the Philippe Memorial Hall, we are situated inside Kapa, Kono District. Well, today we see the Kono annual prestigious award winner, the Kapa for short. We past 3 years now that they do this donation, and today we see a significant one. We don't happen at this Memorial Hall here. We, as it gets back of me now, just an open prayer for both the Muslim and the Christian. But today with my colleague, me name Kapa Jisoka from the SLBC, and I do Ibrahim S. Mansare. We give a make sure say, una with the view out there, una go send on a voice and how now look at the whole program, but we can take on our inside. Of course, I want to remember say the people then we will benefit out of this one here. So you can forget YSS, we can forget 10 computers, you can forget GSS, we can forget 12 computers, so on and so forth. Even the media, the police. Why don't we just go inside and we take a look and see what's actually going to happen here.
This is of flights or the Kapa flights. Once get somebody wait for pilots this flight here, so that we will land safely and the airport of education. And this person here will get somebody who will introduce them. When he said now another dignitary, now another big man, now we mentor, now we teacher, a part of the Council of Permanent Chiefs, and we will introduce this very important and humble pilot. We go for take this flight off and then we land safely. So then we small man and we for introduce them. First we call the people that we capable, they competent, we get the capacity for do that. So on this note, ladies and gentlemen, I want to call on PCAR BF Ngongo the second, with the name and the Secretary of the Council of Parliament for making the government.
Thank you, Mohammed. Good morning, my people. My people, good morning. The task for the meeting, I'm not going to make too much boring because what I said today on Friday. And people got to work for do my prayer. We chairman for today's occasion, a household name in Akron District and the country at large. This chairman, born in Sowa Chiefdom, Eastern Province of Sierra Leone, Akron District. This chairman attended the Ima Secondary School. From there, he go to meet Magai College of Education. He studied peace and conflict studies, now he do. And when they go out of this country again, they work for the Special Court of Sierra Leone, at the Hague. After we don't work there, good work make the people that see and the boss that see and they say for the later, they get a job at the International Court of Justice at the Hague. They work there for some time. Then in 2019, the people of Suwa call upon them for them come fill the vacancy because actually they lost the paramountship within it. 2009 to be precise, in December, they go into the elections with the brother there, and at the last man standing. So the people of Suwa, they voted as the paramount chief of Suwa Chiefdom. This person, not only a person, is also the current chairman for the Council of Paramount Chiefs for this week, when a paramount chief, Tamba Emmanuel Toche, 4 years before. Thank you very much.
So when I see the pilot here,
Thank you, Chief Midi. The DB of Kono District, Madam Aminata Sise, colleague paramount chiefs, invited guests, PPs of various schools within the district, I greet you all. This meeting, as I look at an educational meeting, is supposed to be in English, so that we can for learn, for talk English in a public. Though not to mother tongue, but at the same time, we have been one time member of the colonial masters, we will then teach you how to talk English. But we get parents and among we, some they're educated, but for make this language flow and the message flow very, very well, we choose for Talk Creole this morning. We all get an invitation for let we come today for receive an award or gift from a group what they call Kapa. Kapa become a household name in Kono district. Kapa simply means Kono Annual Prestigious Award, where the CEO of Kapa, na born of Kono, na attend school, take go university, and today, all the count book maintenance at this world. Na we are ambassador from Kono. We are Professor Dr. Julian Sise. This bar, he attend the primary schools in Naya, besides the UMC, he go KSS, he go NBC. And the record where he set na NBC takes the people in the fifth part, half of Kuka. Now man, he not just study patapata thing, for say, I study, I get degree, but funny thing, no. Now, real educationist, and beside that, now a scientist again and an engineer. This is one of the people where he believes say, if you plant something, you get something out of the soil, you must put something back again for appreciate. As I said, a Kono man, you know, Kono, now the district is where God name, it puts a hand on like Israel. Kono na language, Kono na people, Kono na the land, Kono na everything, even the property where they can have, they talk say, where you do, they say Kono. And that people get Kono hospital and Kono hospital. This part, because he gets in basic education Naya, and Naya is born. Even though you don't go to the outside world, you don't excel, he decides to come out, if you come back and do something for the people of Kono District. Now one of the few people where I can imagine, we don't think so. And you don't see business, you know they come for make dance, you know they come for make halala. Anytime when you can have something, they come for left-wing people in the Kono District. I think this kind of here in West, they get Kono at heart. And you don't come, you don't form a group Naya, and that group they call Kapa. Other Kono indigenous and non-joiner, where they organize within Vienna. Anything where they want to do, they organize them and they send to them. Then whatever instead they get, they can present that to them. They say this now for people. We don't start this thing until 3 years ago. Every now and then when they come, they bring something come. Every now and then when they come, it must bring something where there's connection with education and learning. The people of Kono, especially on the young one there, this is the kind possible for the try for being. Now the kind possible this low for try for being let in. One, the way we study book. Two, in philanthropism, where a kind and in the think of the people there. Last year, a kind we hold the meeting again. That in December. He tell me say, Chief, I don't bring something back. Last, I been bring computers and I give to some schools there. But again, I don't bring computers that come. I don't add other schools except again. But this computer then, and one make on a 20 in January, they will distribute their computers. So today, if we all there for let me celebrate in donation, where they give to the various schools and the district. One thing again we clear. It not just say because you go KSS, now they put in support. It believes they kono, and they get 14 children, and then 14 children they all are concerned to her. So therefore, if we gather here this morning, this is not going to be a long meeting, because the essence of this meeting now for them we can distribute the gift where Ms. Dr. Sise here in West Africa, including Kapa, for me to give to the people of Kono District. The only reason why we don't just come with the infrastructure now for make everybody express an opinion, how they feel about the good work with this party do, so that we all going for tell and take. I take cognizance of the day, I say today na Friday, and we get Muslims there among me, and people they get for go pray. So I believe this meeting, the longest it will take, now 2 hours. That is from now to 1 o'clock. If I'm not mistaken, sometime by 12:45 before they wrap up now. So if I reach here, once more I welcome Nawoda, and I say thank you for the traveling masses. We will give una don't reach here safe. So without much ado, we will go to business street. Here we now call on the Secretary General of the Council of Paramount Chiefs. When I say Secretary General, because I'm Secretary for the East, or not Kenny Makaram, we fortunately more for little bit. So that's another blessing for Kono District, for making you introduction of the dignitaries every day on the high table and the one that they did on the side.
Thank you, Chairman. This is Governor Brief. I will start with you. Man of the day. Like I've been saying earlier, at the Paramount Chief of Sowa Chiefdom, we also then are the Chairman for the Council of Paramount Chief Kono District, Paramount Chief Tamba Emmanuel Toche for report. Now, the extreme rights at the door end of Chieftaincy and Sierra Leone, the Paramount Chief of Burama Paramount Chiefdom, Paramount Chief Alaji SCM Konomundo II. We also go as advisor to the National Council of Paramount Chiefs. Here I come to the extreme left here. Is a veteran, a household name of Kono District, and the Chiefdom Speaker of Baneka Chiefdom, Chief Francis Biba, Alaji Santi Biba. Well, let me pass it on before I finish it. I come to be the immediate left now again with the call of the new kid on the block. New kid on the block means the man with last car inside money is going off the gate. The contest election of Macedon Chiefdom here in Rwanda is another the last man with Trakwin. This person, not another person, but I've been the former chairman for the Motor Drivers Union at Kono District when I'm Paramount Chief Ali Musa the third of Macedon. I go further. You know, when they talk about police secondary school, then I'm one of the happiest students in Ghana. The government said go police secondary school in 1972. I'm sure most of them are not about it. Past people, the kind, you know, people over there. Mr. It's for how do man at police secondary school at the senior guy? This person today, like the brother, the wife, I know you don't say, and so we'll get for God to carry it up. Not that I'm possible, but a doctor, I'm not as he said. So now, I'm going to so the government of Sierra Leone, know the minister, the hard-working minister, think and visit for this somebody to come on, wait for everyone to plan the business. In the person of Brother Gebe, and the Director of Education, Deputy Director of Education. Thank you. Then I come say education continue. We want to know Pagani instead of the district council and the district education office. If you are with today, Pagani, welcome. If we still draw out colas, this part, well, some of the laws are there, but let me say this at now. Namio brother, when I say brother, younger brother, now the children way and the government today, my children, that children for us, in fact, the township, by extension. Today, government can say that for the mayor of the Community Council, they are Mayor Martin Commander. This part, the one has always passed the principal. Because it's not what principal is school, then the primary school, what really and it was, and then the principal for the great principal school, principal Jimmy. If I look down there, I get one of the colleagues there, one of the chief of speaker for Kamarachi Dom, Chief Dennis Kone Pesima of Kamarachi Dom, the Reverend. Me and sitting there, Mrs. Fode, MBC for the wife there, recognize you. Your sister, from the same mom, Alice Foyle, here with me. The other sister there, the sister Didi Prati, we have three. And I will left back because, okay, the principal, they were all there. The principal, they will come out of the different schools and agape the student. The rest of the as well and the student. I also recognize the presence of the fourth education and the media house, in order to back and recognize our president. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President. Now we call for a welcome address. All this will be the do, will be the job squad, will easy. We now need somebody for welcome week, for make people to say we actually get right for perform any other activity beyond to be done. Now they call on Kapa chairperson, we now Alhaji Amadou Esba.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. Assalamu alaikum once more again. I tell you my pleasure to thank you. I welcome you all in the high table before I begin. All protocols observed. You should allow me to welcome in Jama. Again, one small surah I just want when one of the shortest verses of the Quran is وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. God, in your decree, you don't swear by time. And I swear by time. You see, human beings, we mortal man, within a state of loss. We all lost. But except those in الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا who believe وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ and do good deeds. And be patient, and the rest God will fulfill and for me. So I welcome all, and tell them plenty thank you for that for a busy schedule. For Canada, I don't talk too much because waiting from Kapa, we have somebody who can talk waiting from Kapa. But I just say welcome now. And once more again, from the right hand side now, at the end when you turn right, the restroom did it, the toilet did it, male and female, other one use and pay. So once more again, I welcome all welcome now. Technology job, as well as chief now. At least we don't handle everything to them now, so we go ahead and start the program. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bad. Now we want to know the few Kapa members that were around, then introduce them to be they actually called me for this meeting. Kapa.
Thank you very much. I want to start for doing the introduction. The person we just welcome with, we Alhaji Amadou Esba, a member of Kapa and the chairman of Kano District. Next to them, we get we Nidiwe instead we do very well. Nayawe, we get programs here. Winner Mrs. Aspika Bobo Masari. We see this in man itself say the web not within a Kapa, this not within a Kapa. So we get this other very active administrator who we normally call CA Momo. Next to CA Momo, we get another Lidiwe himself, very much interested in education and development. Not another person, but now Madam Margaret Suluku. We get another big brother again. Himself, he play football now, he teach now. He will run and be one of the fastest man in the who we admire. I'm not another person but Mr. Abu Sisi. Next to Mr. Sisi, we get another footballer, they call him small, the smallest because he was even too small, but if you get one style, they call Maloa. Now you will enjoy the whole kind of feel with the land. Not the other person, but not Tamba fully. Commonly known as Pasu from Sorry People. Next again, the possible way we believe and the Christian prayer, another brother, uncle, elder, Mr. Alex Nyandemo. After that, we get another hardworking brother, we himself, a very much instrumental in the formation of Kapa, both Naona and the diaspora. We get members in the diaspora. We then the Kapa that was that was in the Nogoba. But Son is still left there for them to continue on this program. The next person we are seeing very much instrumental in the formation of this group, not another person but Mr. Papa Chane, commonly known as DJ. Really, Utemak can be best for the ball player in this corner district. The next person I will go to Mr. Baba Chane. Let's never see the height. And then he hit him more than really pass the white line. Always they drop inside the white line. Then the next spot he gave we did to away another younger brother. We himself, anything one or two now for development, we see now small one, we're very much active. Inside currently in the head one radio station, the People's Radio Station, now Kono District, now not general possible Abu Masari. I think see one for stop the introduction aya, and I will just see you make the introduction shortly aya. My name Mohamed Shabi. Well, normally the big people then not Shabi the Mohamed Shabi pick the traditional rulers. So they just call me and say don't far. That's the name that you get. Yeah, and just the passing. So on the members from the diaspora, they know there today now Mr. Ali Baba in the secretary of the diaspora. We get Mr. Jaro, commonly known as Montpellier. Also, we get we got a sister with Babuke, Famata Babuke, Famata Jati, Babuke in Peking, the power in Nimbi Babuke, Yada. So these are all the members there. And I want for the chair in this audience, we invite some few mannequins from the other children there, if they are the Botima, let them see them. For them to see they're very much instrumental, the mannequins there we invite from the viewers, we give them time, for them to come here, for this very important thing we don't say that for push education for people. Thank you very much here.
Thank you, Mohamed. When I saw raise was done, I forget the name. Not anything they great, but I had one for introduce the section chief of Mofikor section, Nasuwa Chiblon. For the last time, we meet up our program, I said, I don't introduce you. So today, my name is Chief John, please don't let me recognize you. Chairman, Education Commission, Nasuwa Chiblon. Welcome, sir. Talking about the secondary school business. When I said the ISO, I see one, when I be the former principal at one school, but I must say, instead of not serve as principal, I mean, council of principals at this district here, so when we brought up Kapa, did the last one idea? Did the last one? Okay, let us see. You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Now we come to statements. Please, don't be mindful of time, and let me all know say today is Friday. And therefore, I limit me, everybody will come on the podium with 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, we'll call for the mic. Please don't mind me if I accelerate, take the mic from you. We'll start with the mayor, the youngest in the world, Mayor Mombasa of the great FCC.
Thank you so much, Paramount Chief as the chairman of this program. I want to take this opportunity to recognize everybody at the high table and for standing on the protocol, and also recognize everybody will take out of the busy time, the busy schedule, for them to work out with this all important program. I want to make thank you to Kapa Executive, and particularly the chairman, Professor USC, we are the founder and CEO of this particular organization. We observe not the first presentation or relation between this man and the organization of the Street, but we are particularly for observe today relations, which are for various schools. And the item listed, I believe, as we speak in the education arena right now, within the world of technology, the final say most people enroll school from class 1 on to the time when they enter university for rather education, except somebody who's not in the computer and time for it. But I believe say if you don't need that today for receive computer accessories and other language areas, this school that will get, and this is going to serve as a stepping stone for a start for the people that are able to know computer and for learner, so that when they reach the level where they want for do the dissertation and some job they want for do it, you know you forget client and staff who have for type for you, except this is for one. So this is our biggest job and our big development where we don't be brought up, we don't bring down our community streets, and I forget you know say the people of Colorado will forget to worry for this particular next job, because the investment we do today, we invest in the human capital of the people of this particular part of the world, like Colorado Street, and philosophers say indefinite investment in human capital against a positive spillover effect on the society, the country, and even the party of person for home. And so you know they can do mistake, they can build on the minds and the brains of people who can take over the governance of Colon and the country at large. So on that note, on behalf of the people of Providing Seven City and Colon City by extension, I want to thank you, and learn not to know the event for support they will longer than MP they can after we, because that's the best thing we will for do. People they say you want to destroy a nation, you don't need for kind of weapon of mass destruction. Don't destroy the educational system, you don't destroy the nation. So now that we have to build up the education system around the state and Sierra Leone, it means they have for building this country and they have for building the human capital of this nation. I want to thank you and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Chief America has only 18 years here now.
Thank you so much. They're really copy from Sierra Leone. the chairman, district council, or in representative? If not, council of paramount chief rep.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Paramount Chief, Dr. Sise, the DG, the Mayor, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. You know, myself can get, I don't tell you I can get opportunity for that movie going on another. Because when you big one, you talk, tell us about that stuff. But anyway, because myself and I like, I got to play, I make them very big. And also, when you get a leader, very powerful leader, when you don't come talk, you don't go. Which you can talk. The best thing of what's not there was say, thank you, I shut up as you go. But I will try to use more way for that, Robin Small. Today, this buyer do is to say, now big assignment you don't can give a lot, especially when you begin there. For say when you learn, and you for learn, and when I do whatever you achieve, you have to turn back. But then you pour whatever you get into that society inside come out. This man is a wonderful man. No, wonderful. The God will be made for you. Dr. Sise, no, for God. One thing where I don't see much now, and then I'm in there. Where they're supposed to come according to the kingdom. Because the land we talk about, we got to benefit more. If the guy child is a book, the mommy. When the mommy, when the picking on a book, the guy child. And the benefit is like free. If you're a man, the car for cancer, you always see the car more. 95% will be something to react whatever you buy, what you sell for them. As they leave, the man they come and come back, they call him a man. This year, I probably a local, but he the money will take idea. Where you see a well meeting man, that money where you see without the gaffer, you know, they're for that money. Go to the pinch and back and idea. When they go there, go to the see, you can't go to the now. You say pinch and back again. You don't get free. The buying the wife is not in a money. Don't put your look on my Kapa. When you see that guy going overseas, as he takes this boy, don't picking no more. They don't say, no one can be near the beginning. The Bible told us 1 hour. That is why if the mammy can roll down then we really will see the guy side and then for really, and therefore, pressure by not people for them. The thing that don't happen to Kono, it don't happen no other side. This opportunity we don't get this beautiful, this part of the guy. We need contact with parliaments all over the country, being a chief advisor. I don't get 37 years, I don't work all over this country with the whole meeting. Nothing like this not happen in any district, any children. Yeah, and the first no clap for me. One of the things away, they don't take and they don't care, they go down diamond. But I'm telling you, the education will be part of the constituency here. Now we take this Kono out of the quad mayor whole family self. The example now we don't begin see. If we get you in kind, they will tell you now, they are going to transform Kono. And we pray God We ask God mercy Allah this Friday today. Let's bless all the people there so that they will go far away from push, from all them drugs, so that they will concentrate on that and let them make or not become a heavy to live. So be with you, I will say now, I will not join somebody who here from council both of thanks to say a lot of thanks to do there and Kapa team for this arrangement. And also I got rubbing more because Travel and make a holding at the alcohol and forget me. But we say we whisper to people who already pass message to the juniors to say for tell us we say from there. So when you see when you want to send message to God, he spoke. That spoke we got message to I want to say a lot of thanks to you, including somebody who have the exposure and Pajabi. Thank very much. Make sure say it has become common business. Traveling at the Peru, younger man Guyana, but not it is completely common business. And then when they all picking them, and we say, oh, go back now, children. The colleague province is going to make special role for Dr. Jule, for Kapa, and for picking them so that they will transform for big and things. And now don't give the routine. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alabi. Now with the call on the Deputy Director of Education for any space.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, please permit me, even though you said that we should talk below, but I really want to speak English. For me, this is an educational program. Mr. Chairman, other Empowerment Chief of the Empowerment Chiefs in Kono, Chairman, other Empowerment Chiefs President, Dr. Cecile, the Mayor, NACOT Chair, and CPSS representative, pupils, teachers, distinguished guests, good morning. It is really a very big day for the Ministry of Education, as we are in the era of the free quality school education program. Since 2018, we have achieved a lot, including digital education, technological education. For those who are following, you know that the minister that we have is a guru in technology. So he's trying to digitalize the educational system. And he has done that. Technology in education, I know Dr. Aminata will be talking about it. That is the 21st century, as they will say, the new normal. Everywhere you go, it's about technology. And that is why, as a ministry, if we have people that are helping us, that are contributing to the free quality school education, we have to give them kudos. So let us give kudos to Professor Jules Sisi. What really amazed me the most is when I looked at the list, the schools that I saw, and we all see they are in the extremes, a good number of them. We talk about Guama Kono, we talk about Stoli. For some people who have gone to those places, you know what I'm talking about. So for those schools to be giving this kind of gesture so that the children there will benefit is really, really something worth commending and want to appreciate Kapa and Professor Sisi. In our basic education curriculum and the SSS. Technology is at the center. Digital education is at the center for those who have gone through them. Because we know that it's not only about the mathematics and the English language, but that's what we are driving from now. That's only that you should have English language and mathematics for you to go to the universities or for you to go to tertiary institutions. And that's why when you look at the SS curriculum, you have 5 streams now, and you have 3 subject areas. So you will specialize in all of what you want to do, especially in technology. Also, what amazes me the most is that the Ministry of Education is also a beneficiary to these computers. So let us give Professor Kise a big hand. Because, as I said, we are moving towards digital education. I would not want to say much because the chairman said we have 2 minutes. But this is a big thing. And I will convey it to the minister that we have philanthropists, we have people who are also contributing to the free quality school education. So you, the children, this is for you. You have to make use of the devices that have been given, the ingredients that will be given to you. They should not be there. You look at them, you go, and you don't make use of them. The school leaders urge the children, also even not the children, but even the teachers, because they can use them to prepare their notes, to do every other thing. So once they are installed in your schools, make sure that they are utilized for the intended purposes. So on that note, once more, I want to say a very big thank you to Professor Cisse. Continue to do the things that you're doing, and we are looking forward to other schools benefiting. Thank you.
Thank you. Representative from the PG, the DMO, any representative, Chairman, Conference of Principals, PG.
Mr. Chairman, members of the Executive, Chairman, Chiefs, the Mayor, Principals, the students, and all other personalities present here. I want to say good morning. I think I'm here to represent and speak on behalf of KGH in the absence of the DMO and the Senior Hospital Secretary. I want to first of all congratulate Dr. Cisse for such a gesture being extended to students and also to the Kwelu Government Hospital at large. We believe such platform is what we need to boost the educational sector of Kono to another level. Before now, counting on what the mayor said, most of our students are not exposed to the digital system of education. But with these facilities on board, I want to believe it will foster and increase their capacity in terms of innovations and in terms of knowledge in ICT. Me being a beneficiary before now, I want to believe it has helped me a lot. As students like you will take advantage of this opportunity and see that it's not only left in those stores, but also
the intended purpose is being made use of. On that note, I want to say thank you to the team of Kapa for such a gesture, and we count on such and from the entire populace to know that these are the things we Kono children or we Kono indigenes are yearning for. Things that would improve the educational sector of the people of Kono. Thank you very much for your attention, and I pray this one will continue. I will not be stopped today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, DJ Fred. Now we are moving to Conference of Principals.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, members of the High Table. Permit me to stand on existing protocols. Under normal circumstances, when my boss has spoken, I don't have any right to talk. I really will forgive you, sir. I want to start by thanking the professor for this great venture. Let me confess here, it was only when I was in third year in the university that I had access to computers. So I want to assure the professor that these computers is donating. We're not going to keep them in our offices. I want to make sure we make good use of it and make it accessible. So by the time the children leave secondary school, they will be computer literate. Once more, I thank you.
Thank you. Chairman, Head of Head Teachers.
Mr. Chairman, members of the High Table, my honorable paramount chiefs, my PD, the mayor, the youngest mayor, and all the family and what they die under. I offer say I do on behalf of head teachers and Kono districts. In my little capacity as chairman, head teachers council Kono district. We are not surprised to wait at all. Waiting, brother Sisi don't do. Because last year he been doing. So we don't begin forgetting benefit from last year. Our hotel, I think the way they continue. And if you really promise for say it will continue, and when I see that thing and they always say now in with the other group them whether they are diaspora, I'm really glad for that. This they tell we na Kono for say the diamond where it be common na Kono, one of the benefits is when SLSC come, NDSC come, the people that when they come, when they born in Naya, they don't find out say yes, Naya Papa born me, so I will pay something there. Now this will they see. I see another group na compare my also. They do similar thing like this. You see. They are see UMC old boys. They say they don't form down there. All the things they so say we are getting benefit from the SLSC, the MDMC. And this as chair the primary chief we talk about, this now is a lot of challenge with the Kapa and our brother Professor Cicedo Breakam. It's a lot of challenge to the one there when they're so greedy. When they're so selfish, when they're not so off no more. But say, he will come back and do something. So I'm glad for that. On behalf of the head teachers, we see again today, when the audience, they call me, they give scholarship outside. But now they say, no, government institute there, now we give scholarship to them, to motivate them. I'm really glad about that. One thing I so particular about na them machine whether they go na Tori, they go na Kurama Kono, they go na Bane. One thing I want to say is that that teacher there, When they get for go put that thing in our hand. They don't give a motivation for learn computer. You will not be the take computer important at all. Everything pass you go pay. This is a sort of help where you don't come. What we go do is more printing now here. But I can tell you, if we go to keep them, we not use them, we not can learn, we not never day. Anytime when we go there, I take them from them. Every so I hope we will make good use of it by learning the computer here, and then we will go impart to them beginning and day. But then children, they will love to see that. By the grace of God, with little motivation over their property there, I want for make Kapa we will make good and wise use of their material that they will not get. I want to tell them thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Now we will get from the beneficiary schools one person who can represent them. And I guess John Mose, the head boy of KSS.
Mr. Chairman, primary chiefs and primary chief representatives, the principals and principals representative of various schools, the mayor of the Kaduna Assembly City Council, members of the High Table, DD of Kaduna City, I greet you all. I'm Sergeant Mose, the head boy of Kaduna Secondary School. On behalf of my colleagues, students, I want to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Dr. Julie Sise for making this as a point of duty on his own to give us this great thing. So we want to thank you, Mr. Dr. Julie Sise. Thank you very much, because it is the aim of the government of Sierra Leone to see that education in this country be at the tip and at the apex. And so we want to thank you very much, because you are really showing to the district that you love this district and you really love the students of this district. So thank you very much. I want to also thank the chairman and also the principals of various schools. They are really trying. We want to assure you that we are really going to try to learn this education so that we too will bring another thing to this district that is more than this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John Mose. I said that we noted against you, and we will judge you by your words in future. Now we call on Kosepo Jaro Kosepo, civil society representative, for making he can represent the civil society. You say we call him Kosepo Jaro.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. For not always much of our time, I want to stand on the existing protocols and say good afternoon or good morning to everyone here. Of course, speakers after speakers don't showers a lot of praise to Professor Julius Sise. And of course, this is not stand I am not join the various speakers a day for praise what Professor Sise say. If somebody say, hey, the good way do me, the mouth flop, I know you talk, I'm grateful person. And at least he will be more for say thank you. When we say we want flop and we talk, we just want to be grateful. So we want to appreciate you, Professor, for coming back and the logo you get for Kono. Several people that they out there where they get the chance, the money, but the mind for come back and into a district. It takes a big heart like yours. So we appreciate you very much, we in the civil society world. And also the civil society landscape, it don't change. The idea of naming and shaming people, like for example, we result ban 2 years ago. Of the education system, the teachers, the this, will be blaming people or pointing one finger, not knowing that 4 fingers they point at 3. The paradigm shift now on the work of civil society is how you collaborate with state actors and development partners. Because what do you want to see like change? The development partners and stakeholders equally that they want to see. They say that change they want to see. So there is this paradigm shift now, what we call state and non-state interaction. So on this note, I think say we need for thank the current DD. We in the civil society, it don't give you the platform. When we resolve the ban at this district, we say no, we come together and diagnose what's wrong. We do that diagnosis and we get a district team. And that district team will meet in all my office. They inconvenient, so, but that another interaction, they really look for state and non-state actors interaction. And I think say, when I help me look, yeah, the big hand. The really get an open hand. And also we get with Mama, Dr. Sise, in the travel free tour, he come for a meeting, he go back. On pro bono, nobody they get one cent. You know what I mean for commodity to car? 50 liters, you pay 50 liters and all the rest of it. Even the risks involved, So I think say, instead now one person will get an education forum, but I think we need for give a big clap, yeah? I'm not saying again for can do a presentation. But I just want to say most of the things that we professor they give is good, we put her into good use. If they give computer, the computer just they just don't back panel, they need the user. You might as well not hold the computer because it don't make sense. It would be happy if you say you don't need this school computer and then computer then they don't make them picking they able use computer now, then they blow for tram, and then you story way come up with first class, you know how use computer, it would not change a lot of life. But if they give you go keep her, and I'm sure most of the schools that were benefit last year, maybe they need to prove me wrong. Most of them don't use their computers and they up till I did it. And the learning situation now will get the beginning, they're so smart. With phone, computer, anything and they amuse them so much. So if we begin to use the computers in the school, you will see the beginning, they will get interest. So even they go to school just for computer. By so doing, they will learn. I don't want to delve into that too much. I don't see Dr. Sige for can't do a presentation of that. But computer is very important, like we did say in the statement. Technology nowadays don't advance such that we find ourselves like today in the 18th century. But we get the opportunity for low catch-up. And that catch-up situation, Professor Sise will provide for me. And we, the civil society, with traditional role for monitor. Professor, the guarantee you say we get for the monitoring use of those computers. We want thing what civil society, one chief say, now we can do people that no more who say they're very hard, even if they're not complain to we. So we didn't wait let them complain to we. They are showing say we get for monitor the use of those computers. If that for we swap until Java will go and make sure say they are being used. If they don't use them also, we'll draw to your attention. It's not about Kobusa, but we'll draw to your attention, say, they didn't use their computer. And finally, Mr. Chairman, some of the beneficiaries of these computers are saying that children that we not get electricity rate. Not like we go there nearly 24-hour lights now. So getting the computer is just one. But how they will get electricity or generate and use them computers a day. So the principals and head teachers and the chiefs for the inputs and thinking cap on, or let them say yes. If there are 2 panels, 3 panels, solar, you start putting projects together. And you can convince any donor for say I get computer, one need solar. Solar generates power, let them use this computer. So that can help for even somebody that can't do with all you expect to can't do, be able to use computer. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, for providing this. Example, the acronym, the Knowledge for Community Empowerment Organization.
Thank you, Kusepo. As I've been saying, the flight removes supersonic jets, and we see passengers they will not really get no disturbance in the flight as we go closer to the destination. I will now call on Dr. Aminata Sise. They don't talk to me till I get 10 minutes. And a woman, they want to talk to the girl picking there so that they can also bet. This number they can't talk to now, where they can't talk to now. Not a medical doctor, now book doctor, book. And interestingly, it come up from one of the farthest part of the district of Sierra Leone. That is Mafidon. The farthest. So if you begin to get doctors then from Mafidon, where you do something like this, when a woman, where you can call them, when I went around the center, so you can't talk to them, madam. I mean, Dr. Anata Sisi.
Okay. See, I'm not esteeming. I want everybody to map and stretch myself because it don't take room as long. Yes. Me with the bad food. So all time we have to done for long, if it's on computer, I can get for grab this. So okay, we're not this now. This is not the only thing where the job to know. I choose to speak in English because I want to speak to school leaders, teachers, students, particularly girls. I'm very honored. This is the first time I've been in a meeting in Kono where there are school leaders, teachers, students, and philanthropists. It's not often that we have such opportunity. So with all protocols observed, I wish to take this opportunity to speak to the education team. Okay? Professor Junior mentioned to you that as a first-class student, he graduated from private college without using computers. I graduated from private college without knowing how to switch on a computer. But like him, I made every effort to learn computers myself. The first time I learned how to use computers was when I was head of science in England. I went to England when even they did not have computers. I was in England when we started using computers. So I'm very familiar with using computers in challenging circumstances. I'm very familiar with using computers in low-income environments because I train teachers in math and science internationally, particularly in West and East Africa, how to teach math and science and any other subject with computers. So today is to talk about the importance of computers in education. It's a very broad topic, but because of the time limitation, I'll limit it to how I want you to use the computers that have been donated today, and the fact that we are now benefiting from 24-hour electricity to fast track your learning as students, your own personal development as school teachers and school leaders, and paramount chiefs. Because if you know how to use computers, the world has become a global village. Standing here, I still train teachers in the whole of West Africa, in the UK, using computers. If you go to my house, I work from home. Sometimes I even work when I'm in Kamiado. As long as I have my modem and my electricity, solar electricity. So this is a big challenge. But I'm sure, as Mr. Dello pointed out, computers by themselves are not sufficient. They need secured location, they need accessories to support the learning, they need trained teachers, of which we have very short supply in Kapa. I stand here to commit that on behalf of my husband, Dr. Mohamed Fodesise, and I, as directors of the Dembaya Education, we train one teacher from each of the schools receiving computers. We hope schools will be able to nominate young teachers who will not only train to use the computers, but we will train them as master trainers so they can train their peers in their schools. Peer training does work. I do that all the time. When I went to Tanzania to turn around a failing school, none of the teachers could use computers through no fault of theirs. So what I did, I trained them how to use computers, and I encouraged them to train each other. And every week, 2 teachers used to provide training for the rest of the school. Then I moved to Kenya, and I used to be in Kenya managing the school in Tanzania. It is possible. If you use your computer properly, effectively, Professor Judah and I will provide training for teachers while he is in America and I am in England. We will also be able to provide you with qualified and experienced teachers from overseas to train teachers here by Zoom. It is possible. But please, please, don't only take these computers and go and put them on shelves. I visited many schools and they heartily invite me. Dr. Sise, come and see the computers we have. And they are stacked up, gathering dust. Please don't let it gather dust. The computers are there to be used. Encourage the students to use them, and sometimes you'll find out that some of the students will be better teachers of the technology than some of the teachers. There is nothing wrong with that. So have computer clubs, encourage teachers, and even school leaders. I know some of you have been given tablets, but how do you know how to maximize the use of the tablet? I have one mobile phone. It's not even the latest. The latest iPhone now, I think, is iPhone 14. My phone is iPhone 7. And it's not because I cannot afford iPhone 14. I can, but I choose not to. I use my iPhone 7 or the Motorola's here, okay, to train teachers internationally. Because I don't do TikTok, I do BookTok. Yes. Because some of you, I am aware of where you go to even take photographs to put on TikTok. Kapa Street. Is that not so? Yeah, they go to Kapa Street, take photographs to put on TikTok. Nobody cares about your progress on TikTok. They just want to entertain themselves, which is of no benefit to you or your families. So I want to say to you the importance of computers, in short, is long life learning. Okay? Teachers can progress from TC to HTC without leaving their classrooms. From HTC to BSc without leaving their classroom. From BSc to MA without leaving your classroom. You can now get even a PhD online. Is that not so? Yes. Okay. And in addition, most courses online are free for third world countries. So if you know how to use computers, you can always Google and find a free course in accounting, in business, in any subject whatsoever. But I'm sure when you surf the web, you surf for the latest YouTube that is talking about dress. I went to school here. Many of my friends who wanted a fast life are either not alive today or they are so impoverished that they are even ashamed to approach me. Don't be one of those. You have opportunities that we did not have. You have support from the community, apart from your parents, from the community that we did not have. Finally, my message to parents. You know, I was one of the best behaved in school. I don't brag about it. But I was best behaved in school, not because I was scared of the punishment in school. I was more scared of the punishment at home than the one that I'll get in school. But today, I'm saddened to say that some parents even don't watch how their children dress when they leave school, when they leave for school. They don't worry about whether their children are studying. We used to study on candlelight or kerosene lamp. So please, girls, you've had Ebola, you've had COVID, your learning has been interrupted. So boys and girls, you need to fast track your learning. Teachers, you need to fast track your teaching. There's something called learning loss and learning recovery. Find out about it and see how you can fast track your teaching. So please, students, most of you know about computers than your teachers. So don't wait until they start. You can develop yourselves, you can train yourselves. I'll give you an example. A 3-year-old girl, little girl, contacted her father when he was with me training. Said, Papa, who say you did? Because this little girl had her father's photo and his number on her tablet, and had her mother's photo and the phone number on her tablet. So when she wants to see any of them, she just taps it. And I'm sure most of you have phones, and your phone can be used for education, because the DD will agree with me here that in Sierra Leone now, most of the curriculum is online. Is that not so? All your syllabus is online, your past papers are online, your scheme of work is online. The books that you use in school are all online. You have a student portal. So access it. Access it. So finally, I want to thank Professor Jude Sise and his team for this wonderful gesture. And I can assure him that I, my husband, and many, many others will join in this contribution to the development of Konobi Street and for the improvement of education in our district. We will all give back. Thank you.
I think that like we don't keep very enough for this family. Especially when I get here. Being a brighter example of Nakai. Somebody will say, I want me legal family. I tell you when I say that from Kapa, but also.
Yeah, I wanted them pass me, sir.
And I read, he said, you want to study pass herself. So maybe when I say you want professor than ordinary doctor or more, eh? Thank you so much, Mama. We don't talk so much about Kapa, we don't talk about Professor Dr. Jude Sise. But somebody will say, this man, when they talk about that, we don't like this man. We don't do so much, or we want to do so much for Konobi Street. Because you know one thing we tell you today, they say this university where they don't give Kono. If God's helper with well body and life, the university starts. All in comfort zone we get now in Europe or overseas in America, they say they avoid all they can for making harm help. This is the type of man where we can witness a humanitarian law we get from Kono. And for one the beginning, and we the parents. Because most times, then things the way Professor Julian the Green camp. Like how the young man said, government is supposed to provide it, but government not going for you all. So if a single-handed man, he take over, then he form a group, the secretary and come, I think say, before honor and respect and for say, he actually left a home way come home. At this point, I now they call on the nephew, when I say nephew, na nephew, Mohamed Jani, for making can introduce this great man to me, so that the great man will come forward, we all see him, and make him talk to me also. Over to you, Mohamed Jani.
Thank you very much. The capable pilots are busy the time the video manager well. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I get the task now for introducing now the CEO of Kapa, the Chief Executive Officer of Kapa, and we do this very wonderful team now. If I say that talk all the team, but the man, obviously will spend the time with the pilot government will spend now. So on this note, I just to try for them briefly. This possibly I can introduce the born corona. We all know one copy that's living on a street. They grow up there for some time, then they transfer go Nasalem Street. Nasalem Street he left now, he done in primary school, we attended at UMC primary school. He commodity, he been put in the second school, he put in for now in YSS. Because he and the Tambayo. You know, they try to compete some way. They admire themselves. But the Tambayo be able to do it because the accommodation business, he not be able to get in the possible can introduce. So he come back, he go enter PSS. When he enter PSS, he do extremely well in PSS. We call always say one class, now one class students. You see the whole level there, now one first thing, now you person in second level 10, 5, 6, 7 times before you forget the requirement we need. But in one thing when I catch up. So he enter Fude College. When he enter Fude College, he go to the sixth form now CKC. When you go to CKC, the principal way we did attend and in one form of principal na YSS, he look at the man, he knows this man will make in school in him famous. So what he do, he create accommodation for us, he did and supply all the material going for him. So he supply all the materials then, and one time they do price living at CKC. All the prices that the science now want to be over. So the principal now CKC that time they get one student the way we don't did it before, professor we don't pass, now CKC where they want standing down. So the principal when they talk to students, they say student, can you remember standing down? The student they all answer yes, standing down was powerful. So what Julius is saying is more powerful than standing down. I think the principal says. So after he comes in sixth form, he come, he manage, he will teach na SSK. He teach na SSK small one Mr. Jalo, the current vice president of this country in his brother. He do down, he don't teach 1 year na SSK. Now he go do all in admission business for another professor. Then he call professor in Onkule, say that boy from Alepa. He didn't teach him for some time. He don't want to push forward. So then they go meet him. All the Onkule go, they can't go to Alabama for the office. They say this man is resign right now. So he resigned and cannot go down Africa for good university. That the university do extremely well. So they let them all go for now. We don't for say they say the then in copy VG Baba Daniel. Okay, go for now. All for the meet and say so let's say we come to get in time with himself. You know, don't let time go. So one day all force and tell come on do. So other students and after they say they don't come on. See that the kind man is so dedicated himself. Not only book no way be football. It will be one of the best midfielders in this country. Because now we form Flamingo, we play now. You see, those sports back after Abu Sisi and time for sprints, now the track for 100 meters. Nobody knows the meters about. But they focus on the book, say that the book is for now. And after they college the commodity as the chairman, we don't say with first class honors and mechanical engineering. Waiting out the first for Blue Gate. I remember the last year we made computer there. Now for the college. Students, they don't have enough for their commodity. So he gets that result very much good. If one can, the first time we come with his statement of result, he needs to go a party number. We meet in the office now, we show party number. Party number open and say for class honors prepare. That's his chief and chair first. So then you see after you see what defend in school, don't defend for the state. So we go to Germany for go do a master's. The guy, Dr. Sisi Dr. Aminata Sisi, he said the man body, do nothing per computer. So he's been frustrated. We see no other thing happy to Una again. Una the student now. He go there for go do a master's. Remember, the university we go na best student there from all over the world. That they give scholarship for go there in nothing but computer. But ultimately, because of he's so smart and dedicated, he managed to become the best students for the student we go attend that particular university. Now they want him to tell him, he said, this young man, he said, why make you too intelligent? He said, the man too intelligent for me back, man. So that made me face some small problem now, but they do for settle down. They back, if one begin for play football, the university look at and say, man, not going to waste them now. They pull out, now the city, they can't go to the village. They say that they see football. Because the way they see play football, team them don't begin to go around it. For make them take up for play for their clubs there. So they back to do extremely well from there. They go to America for holding PhD. They go to PhD. I visit when we attend the Kapa Awards night now, where we big brother Usman Cham to the brother of the Jerusalem. Now the two they go, where you go for your admission. So when they look, them teaching Usman Cham, then the student will go for that admission here. So that's why I say, that's this man may enter for this admission. So he entered the back, he did extremely well. You tell him you don't the first notice here. Now in them he give all the lesson eh. Mike. Oh, tu n'as pas ma pique de So the man says the battery low. He said, why should you wait there and fix battery? When I go listen attentively here because I just a round up now. So after way you don't done now Stony Brook University in New York, which are one of the best science universities in America. So they're not left for you. They say this is not left for making this. They say one for making can be now. So they call him 1 year, he do the next year, and then they make him professor. Do that way, he be professor. Now Korea, North Korea or South Korea, if I be recall, they invite them for they go add one science university. They so Stony Brook University, they know. They will not have that kind of material for making go. And ladies and gentlemen, if you go meet to say this man the lecture, you just tell the common as you don't see what in up at the top. When the lecture, mechanical engineering. Get all type of nationality. All type of nationality, the American man, Chinese man, Korean man, Indian, Japanese, black man, from all over Africa. Hello? In the lecture then, and for those put something in it, now they did. So just like how the chairman say, Namawi don't decide say, you don't do a lot for other people in one town. When the science and technology university will not open, for them to come pay back to Kono district. This is not any other person, but now we small one, now we brother, we have want for them to all to now plug in standing location while they invite them to come. If any other person, but now Professor, Doctor, or Doctor, Professor Julia Sisi. And followed by the better half, himself, the letter division, that everything, the NAC, Mrs. Famata Sisi. Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Julia Sisi.
Thank you, Mr. Jabi. Mr. Chairman, my highly respectable paramount chiefs, my beloved, respectable mayor, principals, members of the high table, principals, members of Kapa, Mami Queens, students, good afternoon to you all. All protocols at these high tables are observed. So, first of all, I decide for giving a speech in Creole so that everybody will be able to understand what I see, and people that will watch online will read exactly what I see and what and passion for education. I'm born and grow na Kono, and are always proud for being a Kono man. And nothing, not big, na na my eyes for la go able for take am and be to cover the street. So I attend UMC Boys, Patron and I'm the headmaster, then I moved to Kwedu Secondary School. The time when we go Kwedu Secondary School, I know we meet Dr. Sisebe, then the respectable paramount chief PCDD, himself na the senior na Kwedu Secondary School, but maybe just the enter where in the commot na KSS. So me na Fobe College na mechanical engineering I study, and when I study mechanical engineering, I decided for the 1 year service to Sierra Leone. But before that, when I do my 6th form, before I go Fobe College, I decided for the 1 year service na Kono. I before go do at the KSS, but I decided for go ISSK. That day I do the 1 year service. I do am because I feel say na the place for that I give something back to Kono. Even though at that time when I be student I don't get nothing, but I decide say la let 1 year and give service to Kono before I go to the college. But all this, it happened through the blessings of God and my parents. Are they up to Form 5? Are they going to market? Are they buy, are they cook for the parents then? Are they bleach wood? Are they brook? Are they sweep? Are they make garden? Are they touch markets and made? Are they go and sell? Up to Form 5, then on pull and tell me say, you therefore stop. They focus by your education. I so love my parents then. That's not been too big for me for doing for them. I don't even care what's in the web. I've been focused on my education. And today, the blessings of my parents and God will make me for the who I be today. So, una the young one, the way they come up, una therefore respect una elders, una therefore respect una parents. So, I get the opportunity for left this country. I go do my masters in Germany, then I go to America for go continue on the education. I get 4 academic degrees. I get a bachelor's degree in engineering. I get a master's degree in engineering. I get a master's degree in applied maths and statistics. I get a master's degree in energy technology, and I get a PhD in mechanical engineering. But when I graduate, up to today, I not get new friends then. All my friends then, now my childhood friends, they all we grow together. I decide not to turn me back to them because now they know me. Now me and their struggle. I feel say now the people them where I for associate myself with. And up to today, now they are my friends. I get 2 people there were very, very personal to me. And then 2, then they are Kono, and always themselves contribute for lay and not turn me back na Kono. That's na Mohamed Jabi and Baba Janet. So when we go school, I been get EE scholarship na from the college. But anytime they give me scholarship money, if Baba Janet them go visit me na from the college, or if I see anybody where they can connect, I dey take that money there, I give them, let them go give me back. Me not been too worried about money, I been too care about them. And when I graduate, I decide for lecture at Frobe College for 1 year. The salary what they get, all they go to the parents there. The only money when we they use, I decide for teach na model. Model salary, na my own salary, the salary what they get na Frobe College, na the parents they use money than me. So I go America. When I graduate, the university, because of the performance, then decide say this man will not for left and leg go before employer may be part of the faculty. And I don't be there for almost 18 years. I don't supervise a lot of master's students, and I don't supervise a lot of doctorate students there. For me, while in Jam America, but people are not sabi me. When they hear me name, when they see me, then they say no, not to demand this. Because I decide for be very, very humble and not take anything big. I decide for put myself down and let God continue for elevate me. That is what it is in life. So because the world they go digital and we don't pick them, the opportunity to them they close, they not get the opportunity for get computers, they not get any knowledge in computers, and then one person will be struggle after me bachelor's degree, I don't get any idea in computers. So now one time I come across a friend where I don't know, when a principal of Koibu Secondary School, where Principal Jimmy. So we two they communicate. Now he tell me say, well, you know, all K school man, you know go find a way that you go help the school. The school need help in so many things. Now the man this when this Kapa will we form today, now the man this will himself be blessed, will give me the initiative, say we get for do something for KSS. So I hear the word I promise her, then I look say, you know go tell well for that do only for KSS. We find that for all the schools there inside Bense, Tankoro, and Nimikoro. So the first donations I donate to Koibu Secondary School 50 computers, ISSK 40, KDSS 40, and Zaru 40. I give YSS 30, I give JSS 28, I give Frobe College 30, I give IPAM 25, then I give CKC 25. Now this project started. So after that distribution, then Chief Sulokoka will tell me, say, Prof, you don't need any schools there, but Kono district comprises of 14 chief blocks. So if you only give to 3, you left the other one them out, they not fear. Now tell us, so okay, I will try. Because for me, the people that always sabi me, especially DJ and Jabi, they no say me na person when they talk too much, and me na person when they promise. When you tell me something, I will tell you, say, I don't hear, I will try. Because I believe, say, if God give me the opportunity for do it for you, I will do it. But I need to promise people. So, God helped me. I able for camp this year with computers there. We cover most of the chiefdoms there. So every chiefdom, I decide for them we empower just one secondary school for a start. But unfortunately, we're not able to give all. We left out 2 schools there, when Mafido and the other chiefdom are not able to remember. But yeah, but definitely we will able to do something for them within the next 3 or 4 months, because I get few computers there. So the distribution today, not only to schools, but we cover so many areas. First of all, we decide for the hospital 10 computers with a projector, so that they will be able to compile all medical reports. Instead of them will be writing them up on paper and then keep them, everything will be into documents. So we decide for a start, we give the government hospital then 10 computers. Then the education sector, again, for let us help, we were able to compile documents them, we decide for give them 6 computers. Then some of the schools that we not give computers, we try for make sure say we give the Koinu library 10 computers, so that themselves will able for access computers at the Koinu library. So we give them 10 computers. Then we decide, me and Dr. Sise will talk, so in therefore take the responsibility for teach the teachers then just as he outlined to now. So because now a very big tax we get for take at hand, and again he promised say he will teach the paramount chiefs then 2 computers. So I decided for there 10 computers with a projector. Then paramount chief believing request say themselves don't get office, so we decide for the council of paramount chiefs them 3 brand new the monitors, the keyboards there, all are brand new ones there with a projector. So we also give the police 1 computer, we give the army themselves 1 computer. Then the media at Kono, where they cover all informations, we give them 10. We decide for give 5 media houses 2 computers each and 2 digital recorders for a start. So let's say we get 10 computers. So now we now empower almost 12 out of the 14 chiefdoms in Nakono, at least 1 secondary school with computers. So for now, we appeal to the students then, let them take opportunity of this offer where we don't provide for them, where Kapa don't provide for them, and at the request to the teachers themselves, let them take great use of all their machines there, because if they put their machines here into good use, it will able to give me more courage for them I'm able to do more for the schools them now. And beside everything we're able to put together, not to me one grade gets the credit. Kapa comprises of roughly 30 progressive people them, where they all are sons and daughters of Kono. So we all come together, we work very hard in the interest of Kono, we give we own payback to Kono in the form of computers. We want to empower the educational sector. Then beside Kapa, they only focus on education. We also go into medical. Last year, we go to the hospital, under 5, all the people that we did, we give them the big clothes them, we give them feeding bottle, we give them wipes, we give them diapers, we give them a lot of things there, as well as the pregnant women. And this year, we will do the same thing. We will go to the government hospital, the under 5, the pregnant women there, we get a lot of stuff there, we will give to them. Then the orphanage, last year, we provide for them. This year again, we provide used shoes, clothes, food stuff them with some school supplies for the orphanage. We do the same thing for the blind last year. We will do the same for the blind back this year. And then we choose 8 chiefdoms. We decide for giving school supplies to the primary schools there. So we don't sort them out. Then again, we get used clothes them, where we will give to the queen them, where then go the less privileged in the areas, where they will take up for good the them. Now used stuff, but they're in a very good form, and I feel say nothing of the way they package stuff here with the give, when a bad stuff, and I feel say people that will appreciate and they will put everything into good use. And again, as I stand before now, even though I don't let for make promises, but this project, together with Kapa, we will continue for undertaker, and we will always grow as years they come by. And the next thing we then on the agenda with Kapa, now how we for help the medical field in Kono District. But this, as I been saying in the awards night, this not a promise. Let we all put them into prayers. Let God make, let me and Kapa, let we succeed. We will fight very hard. If we able to get MRI machine, CAT scan machine, if we able to forget X-ray machines, dialysis machine, machines that will be very useful for people there, we will try very hard. If not next year, the year after, we will make sure say Kono will benefit from their stuff they did. So again, I don't want for take much of our time. And I know say all this way Kapa they do together with me, it not will be possible if my wife not to a very strong pillar and support on the side. So I want to thank my wife for all the encouragement, the strength, and the support we don't give me all them 3 years there for embark on this project. And I want to thank each and every one of you now where they are today. Let God continue for bless Kono. Let God continue for bless the paramount chiefs, the mayor, the teachers, the principals, the medical sectors, and we, the students, them all. Let we continue for being united. The only way we Kono will grow and when we all come together as one. We get Timinids, Denaya, we get Sosos, we get Fullers, we get Manibus. We are all united as one Kono. So let me not allow anybody who will come for divide Kono continue for the United since we not born it. So we hope say we will continue this way, and all the parts of the world when we don't travel, I will tell you that this, with all honesty, Kono district in Kano than at the world. The only side I will compare to Kono small, like America or New York City. Otherwise, Kono are the best part that this planet we God create. We are blessed and very continue for the United. Thank you all.
Please, everything you put hand to Professor Julius. We tell Professor Julius plenty thank you. If you remember, I been telling you, say, these flights, most, but 2 hours it will take. And maybe by 12:45, before the land, 10 minutes and a half for land. And as we don't reach to this point, I don't need for go back what Professor Julius said. Or one few things that we are captured from her, that in a person will be very, very so easy to influence them. In a person will be respectful to elders and even in equals them. And above all that, a left honor and heart. And a show gratitude for whatever we benefit from. All things don't benefit so, or will benefit so. They say, Principal Jimmy, now bring the idea to her. They not hide her. And they show gratitude to Principal Jimmy. So people who come from various schools, these are an example we will show now who will want for making a copy. If I reach to this point, I will now call on one people from the beneficiary schools for me to come give vote of thanks before we go to the distribution of the items.
Mr. Chairman, the Dean, Mayor, Principal, Paramount Chiefs and Paramount Chief Representative, colleague pupils, and distinguished personalities. I am Salimatu Sangari, a head girl of Kweli Secondary School. I, on behalf of the pupils of this district, are very much thankful and appreciative for those things I've done. And I want to say a very big thanks to Mr. Professor Dr. Julius Singh. It is not an easy text, because if you can take it to some of our family, we can even afford money to put us to the universities. It is not an easy task. We don't have facility like this. But with the help of this, I knew we'll be educated in computer. And on behalf of all people, I want to thank you, sir. We appreciate, and I want to ensure you that we will use these computers in the correct way, in a good manner, as we are expected from us. Thank you, Silent Sandra.
Thank you, Madam Sangari. We be the head girl of the Great Kweli Secondary School. I'm not because thinking of you or maybe you head a whole school like that, I know say you get for beat Mama. I'm not time.
And this is a proud for making you give Madam Amnat time. As I've been saying, I think it's my own responsibility done as chairman of this occasion. I give me time, and now hand over the mic to Mr. Mohamed Tadi for the rest of the program. But at still campaign. But if you know I make the program, just call on me. I'll be available.
Thank you, Daniel. I give a very big hand to Chairman. The panel come down safely. Thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, we don't get this the list of these beneficiaries where at the graph of call. And YSS the last time they supposed to receive balance computers when at 10. So we don't need them. We have to say when to go, we have to see the thing there and the place all the schools and institutions and the rights to set up for Timam. Yeah. So YSS get 10, JSS if we left 12 for the wrong to 12. Koidu School of Excellence, we get 15 for them. Mind you, when I get a projector in there, computer in there, and books in the back, textbooks and reading books in. They all day and then package in there. The UNC Secondary School for Girls, we get 16 for them. They get the projector and they get the switch. That switch they use them for put together or coordinate 2, 3, 5 computers together. Then after that, we get Sogum Briwa Memorial Fiama, they get 14 plus a projector. Toli Chibdom, they got the secondary school, they get 12. Burama Secondary School, they get 12. The Ahmadiyya Nusrat Kamara, they get 14. The Soa, when St. Edward Secondary School at Soa, they get 10 plus a projector. They'll get Banner Agricultural Secondary School, they get 14 plus projector. They'll get the education office as Professor Bidonsina, they get 6 plus a projector. Kwedu Library, they get 10 plus projector and books then. Then we get the media houses there. When there are 5 media houses there, what we get? You get Eastern Radio, you get People's Radio, you get Folk, you get SNBC and Citizen Radio. They get 2 computers each, and they get 2 digital recorders. Then you also get Kwedu, they get Kwedu Government Hospital, they get 10 plus a projector. You get CEC, they get 5, and Books and Day also 5, we get 6, and Books and Day also. They get the chiefs as Professor Bidonsi, they get 3 plus the projector. They'll get the art staff with the army then, they get 1. They get the Pakoro division, the police, they get 1. Then you get the great Dr. Aminata Sise. We always want to use them for them inspire. A role model for inspire the gap between them and this district for say. Then say for God, once you already beating record, they'll care and go to them for say this don't beating record. Now one for see. So you get 10. And when I say you don't voluntarily say you will train the teachers then and also the chiefs then for make use of the computers and better. The orphanage, they same get used shoes and clothes. And part the exercise books and get rice, they get a spa, they get oil. Then also we get the blind school self get. Then we get from Burama, we don't call the Mamipina for make them come receive some items that we don't carry with them, do the woman that we need them in the day that the chief does them. They look for them, Burama, Sua, Kamara, Bane, Fiama, Tony, and Kapa Benson. And also from them children who are don't call, we invite primary schools them. Then they don't forget finding them with a learning material and books. They get them crayon, pencil, eraser. We let them would gladly for them they do that they school them, and then we get finding the way they will wait on them. It will fit most of the students when wear them, when I choose them for wear. So now so we don't do the distribution pattern and the hospital self will get for good later for next also we did on that 5 them, save the own item no discount for them. So on this note, ladies and gentlemen, okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, just like I don't see, we get small water wey dey pass around and drink. Una go patient dem, una take am. As una know, things are not easy. So after the refreshment, with the call, then una go to Mr. Sisi. Una go to this. So after the refreshment, the students that will come, they will help them teacher them, or the head teacher them forget. They don't see the way they for benefit from it. So YSS. Yeah, now so I want for them, but just again because of the thing about who, we will just want to be called any school, the head teacher or the principal go to that day so that the new for get the new out. There's no bulky because you get for this or we for pull out and for transport and go, okay? Yeah, just appreciation we want for this thing. So YSS, we start from over there. YSS, we for the balance 10 computer and we go this time around we don't put the projector now. YSS, the representative or the principal go to map it. So after the refreshment, the student and look for see them go there. YSS. We just see one or two person continue by and you there, please. YSS. Next for JSS. JSS. Next na JSS. Then the other one Kwelu School of Excellence. Kwelu School of Excellence will become na this part. Kwelu School of Excellence. Tulakanda Kwelu School of Excellence they are after this. Kwelu School of Excellence. Kwelu School of Excellence means Nara. UNC Secondary School for Girls over there. UNC Tony Government Secondary School. Tony. Burama Secondary School. Burama Secondary School. Burama. Ahmadiyya Nusrat Kamara. Ahmadiyya Kamara. Ahmadiyya Kamara. St. Enos Secondary School Soa. Soa. Banen Agricultural Secondary School. Banen Agricultural Secondary School. Kanapa. Education Office. DD for Education Office.
Why is it? It's not the union. It's not the union. Why is it? Quick. Watch the camera. So you go show your name and the school you come from and who we can represent and how you feel about the donation today where you don't receive.
Bina principal here in Jawa from Yangama Secondary School. Well, today they can't give me the balance computers there. Where professor will promise. And as well, I've been playing time all the time. We promising more skill and you don't give me. So I appreciate that much. And we don't even start from exposure to them. So computers we already settled out last year. So I thank them very much and I hope they will take that serious. Yes. Thank you.
Where do we here? Kabu. Why is it? Jason. Yes, you go show your name and tell. You go show your name and tell me how you feel today for to receive and what you receive from which school.
Very
UMC.
Sorry.
UMC.
No, Farway.
Okay, Farway. Let's go Farway. So, Farway, go tell me quick, mommy, what you receive and from which school you come, mama?
Well, me now from Farway. We have a lot of children. Today, I see Kapa the computers, textbooks, and some stuff of learning materials. We the Farway teachers and the professors so I appreciate Kapa and the wife when they think we never been at the item, but by God's grace they're able to remember we and we're so proud and we appreciate. So thank you to all Kapa members. May God make you continue for supplying, continue for giving.
Okay.
All other schools in that house, may God make blessing.
Thank you. Yes.
No, sorry.
Okay. You can show me your name and tell me what you received from the Kwedu Library.
This is Liberian. I received from Kapa 10 desktop, projector, and learning materials in my books there. And why is this important and thank you? And I believe say God bless them all.
So what does this mean to now? What does this mean to the library?
Of course, this will make the library service they and we'll make sure say make people their own get access to reading materials especially when you have computers because mind you, one now like this and one now. And no library they will go on without computers. So we'll tell what take people that day and we believe so we'll make use of them the right way.
Yes, sir.
So, you can show me your name and tell me what you received from the Kwedu Government Hospital?
Yes, Mina Joseph C. Kamara, Senior Hospital Secretary, Kwedu Government Hospital, retired today because Kapa donate to the hospital 10 computers with accessory and 1 projector. Now this.
So what does this mean to the Kwedu Government Hospital?
Okay, so this will actually help me for most of the patient recorded now. Instead of just put them in manual way, we will actually do the import now to the computer system. So that means if anybody will admit now, you want information for any patient, you will able to get retriever from the computer rather than to go back for the check manually into the visor. We know quite possible.
You miss it to Kapa?
Huh?
You miss it to Kapa?
We miss it to Kapa. Maybe it's not big start, maybe a continuous process, but one very much guarding when they say the next vision and for the health. That's when they mention like for X-ray machines, dialysis machines. We hope that God will continue to provide for them, that we will get more of their technology there at the hospital for diagnosis.
Yes, you can show me your name, sir, and what you receive on behalf of the ministry.
Deputy Director, MBSS. I received computers and projector on behalf of the ministry, where Professor Dr. Julius donate.
So what does this mean to the ministry?
I think a very big thing because the ministry will now transform education, and technology now one way to transform education. So then they get there, I think so we will be able to transform education, especially in technology.
So, you go show me your name, sir? Yes, you go show me your name and from the chief of Musa Ikomota. What did you receive?
Then I know we didn't from Kamara Chief. We don't receive a donation from Kapa, 14 computers and other gadgets.
So what did this mean to Una and how did you go able to support the Bukalani business?
This is unbelievable. To get a man like this, such a donation is very wonderful. It's a wonderful man. We appreciate him very much. We make sure Musa will utilize that.
Yes, you can show me your name and what you receive on behalf of Una school. Who's chief down?
We appreciate him.
Mr. Mose from whose school and who's chief down?
St. Edward.
Okay. What you receive?
Computers, yes, and other accessories.
So what did this mean to you and what did this mean to the school?
For the children there, you know, this is a computer world in the move now. So we therefore get all information through computers. So we teach the teachers, the teachers.
This is from which school? So you go show me your name and from Gorama, what you want to receive from our school?
Yes, computers.
So what does this mean to you? How this going to support the Bukalani Billion and Gorama?
Very much glad. This will help people that they become community.
Tantoro Mami Green. Kopayama. Okay, now,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, just talk to the media house. What you received from the orphanage? You can show me your name and what you received.
Now, my name is Kamba. Well, from Kapa items, some used clothing, bag of rice, oil, and something that they inside cartoon way and on shoes them, and so many other things, learning materials. I really want to appreciate them and tell them thank you for this great effort. Not for the first 10 this. Then we don't do it last year, and this year back, we can do it. We tell God to give and we tell them thank you. Let God continue to open doors in Jesus' name. Amen.
Yes, the Mami Queen. Yes, Chief. Chief, you can show me your name and tell me what you received on behalf of Kamara Chief Dom. Your name, sir, what you received on behalf of your Chief Dom? No, yes, sir. You go show me name and what you receive on behalf of Blind School.
Deputy head teacher and principal for the blind. We appreciate Kapa we donated here to we see use clothing, oil, some cartoon and many other things. We go to the first day, we don't do about to tell them to take care.
Yes, the Mommy Queen.
I've only interviewed the chairman of education. Yeah, Mr. Mwewa. They are
Okay, you go show me name and tell me what you receive on behalf of Sowa Chiefdom. So what you receive on behalf of Sowa Chiefdom? So how you feel and how you going to use this one also when not go now?
I'm so happy. Let go continue. So they can't go to the freedom.
Chief, 1 minute. 1 minute.
No, don't worry about that.
Chief, 1 minute. So, Chief, you're live on Facebook and family and they watch you all over the world. How you feel today and you being the chairman and you Chief himself benefit out of this Kapa and goodness here soon?
I think if you ask for the feeling overwhelmed because the thing when Professor Jude is difficult to explain. No man not ever do that kind of thing there. You don't do it. These are the 4 times they do it. I think we need to applaud them so much because the entire district appreciate that.
You message to donor partner them where they support them instead to go cry for fun for the people them will help them. You don't promise you say get for increase them. This is the 3rd year. We see where it start the 1st, the 2nd, and it just to continue for go.
We appeal to any donor way. I mean, Professor Jude they go meet for make it talk to her for make it help to bring things they can for others. Any donor way they hear me voice, do you want to help? Because anything we want to give them, it bring a country. If you don't look at how they place everybody they try for get putting the knowledge. All secondary schools and get computers, the primary schools and get other things. Then the Mami Queen and look like they see. So these are me and Mami Queen. They give to the way here. So I think say do that they do a good thing.
Finally, message to copy Paramount Chief them way they not send it here to them. They use them for the intended purpose. Civil society talk up say the first and the second way them in go challenge some authority them say they not put them in the good use. But this one here so.
Yeah, that some schools and they don't give them, but the schools they don't get electricity. So we they ask again. You when they listen me when I able to give help. Now that you don't get the computer, then when I help you, will get that small type of generator set or solar lights and set. Because generator business, we don't forget about that now. They will get solar lights and set so that they manage the computers and our various chips of them.
Okay, and somebody can go tell we your name and how you feel and what you receive on behalf of Kamara Chiefdom.
Education Chairman of Kamara Chiefdom.
Tell family what you receive on behalf of Kamara Chiefdom from from Kapa. I mean.
We receive so many computers, so many teaching and learning materials. Very useful for them.
So what does this mean to the education and business and Kamara Chiefdom? How are you able to support?
Well, we tell doctors, professors say, then things computers we don't give to the children, not only the people, we the teachers themselves, so we share not we make very good of them. Then we become white and good.
You mentioned to donor partner them for support this good initiative here so.
This organization, more doctors, don't do it very best. Now, example, don't say so. All of those, when they see what they don't do, when they say come on board and continue, what this man has started,
Well, Fabudem, as they continue for the watch, we waiting to have cut across the world. This is the Kapa, the prestigious award. Today we see they don't do a good job where they don't donate a lot of good to them to teachers there and school authority there, even the medical field, security personnel there. But we can talk to one of the beneficiaries them way insert in somebody with team up BM Buklani business, Tranga one for CC Ego before. We can show we name and tell we look at Kapa, this them team where they don't start for do 3 years down the drain now, then they can do but we can show we name and tell we how you feel today where Kapa don't come and do the 3rd round of donation with assorted material then, education and material, health material, food stuff for vulnerable people then.
Mina Dr. Aminata Sise, Mina International Education Consultant, but also Mina Director of Dembaya Education with my husband, Dr. Mohammed Sise. I'm really glad for what Kapa do today, particularly because me are very passionate about education and passionate about teaching with technology. Because me the train teacher internationally and I think technology at the train. And me feel say if we fast track the training of the teachers in Apollo so that they're able to teach with technology, they're not only able to improve their own knowledge and their competence, then we encourage the people for learning. Because if people don't know that they learn with computers, then we're glad if we go to school. And also, for putting where something happen, like where Ebola be happy, where COVID be happy, where people don't know they go to school, they miss a lot on the learning. So sometimes they don't know they don't syllabus. But if they're able to learn with computers, people go there now all safe, now they train them, now they teach them. Teacher themselves go able to upgrade themselves. The one that will get TC go able to move on to HTC, the one that will get HTC go able to get degree. Because time we forgot in this country, if you not get degree in education, you know they're not possible.
Okay, you know somebody when a consultant for Buklani business, we see Kapa, this kind of way they don't encourage the 14 chiefdom because rather na be few, today don't encourage to 12 chiefdom. This time we get 14, just left 2. But what does this mean for support Buklani business, even the ministry, then give themselves computers and learning material? How do you go able to support? Remember the other day, Una said we hold a conference, the conference will be targeted 2 areas, education and agriculture. Look at education.
Okay. We glad for where they don't supply them computer. But the computer themselves by themselves not going to do the work. We need to get the training, the teachers, then we will sabi use them. We need to get secured place where they will put them, where they not going to do them. We need to make sure say the teacher there, now they will develop themselves so that they will be able to train on them. Now that they make me, I don't say today, on me and my husband, Dr. Mohammed Sise, as directors of Dembaya Education, we don't volunteer for train one teacher from each of them schools that we don't get computers. So we train them as master trainers so that then we go train them properly. Because if you get more 2 or 3 teachers at the school who train in computers, then we're able to teach them subjects. Then we're able to teach them subject in computers. So it's very important for let the teacher then learn how to use the computers. Because you can teach any subject with computers. And if we're the teacher of computers, you're able to find out about how they learn in other countries. Because the world now is a global village. Anything what they do now, they do on the other side. They need a trained teacher in West Africa. Because Africa therefore get the same training across the continent.
for teachers. So this is an opportunity.
So before leaving finally, what's in your message of encouragement you want to give to the students, the pupils, them, and even with viewers themselves, with the viewing from where the program start to this ending, they give accolade, more like the statement where you make. Very salient, people accolade with that.
What you mean to say, we got for developing teachers. None of we will want untrained picking for go operate by picking in a school and a hospital. Not so. Who stand nurse that picking don't fail worse, but we not get better nurse then. We not get better doctor there. Okay? You don't go say because you not get doctor there, picking we don't fail worse, you go for go operate by picking. Now the same way, if we not get teacher there, the solution not to forget untrained people there for go teach. The solution is for train the teacher the way we get, so that they will be trained for teaching there. Because one trained teacher, he will able to teach Boku Pikin there compared to 3 or 4 untrained teachers. So my message is, if we not go agree for let unqualified people that go operate by picking in a hospital, we not agree for let untrained people there go teach them school.
Thank you so much. Well, family, we don't get another post again. If you see Kapa business don't team up so strong one, they don't get this kind of peak. Some of the people that wait team up behind for this year before, but one part of this, as the professor they mentioned, in statement, they say most of the things that will happen, Mr. Jabi and BJ can fast track them. Jabi, just tell me, today we see Kapa, the third year soon now, the pandemic donation here today, and you see today people don't increase more than how we have been doing the other day. Explain the family how it starts and what's we do.
Yeah, thank you very much. Just like we Professor is saying, they get this request from the principal and KSF and Mr. Jimmy. So when that kind of man, they say, okay, make you do this. But in one way, we do it alone. So we bring you come together, Kapa, we get members and get members in America. So why is it in America they try to get the item there? We try to organize and how the schools are for the civil and the institution or other beneficiaries. So you can see these people will not even left the blind school, we get for them, we get for the orphanage them, we get for Mami Queen and the people from primary school and self get something to come out and up country and down the camp for country. So that this thing Kapa do, we hope say any year you will pass the previous one. That then we target. And we pray to God, we police them go back and the diaspora, let God give them when body give them the strength, let them go get more items the way they will for sending. We want to let all the children they get. So now few children on the level we try very hard now to make themselves good.
Mr. Jabi, this is very, very important that Kapa, now one pan the organization in Akono, the authority them don't give an accolade just because of the unity and the reform or reform Kono. How this group will support Bukulan in business now? The other the Kono conference been get an occasion side they been get 2 where they talk about education and Bukulan is a big part of that. How Kapa they can support the Bukulan in business to the district?
Thank you very much. This is not part of the support piece because this is a digital world now we go with computer and access research. The teacher came for Silon, he go now the Google able for download very good lesson for beginner. So you able for improve their standard. The beginner self can na the computer. Use a computer for improve themselves the standard because a computer world now this now. You go now any institution for work, they must actually get in a computer literate. If you be computer literate, that's one advantage for them for people that interview. So that will not stop them. Most make sure they can get for reach. They can put for them say. The university they can of science and technology. You go be left in America, you can't lecture it. We yourself now with some Kapa members there. We won't begin to try to put yourself together so that we will prepare ourselves for to go teach in schools. But some of you we don't teach in secondary school there. So we continue for go give free teaching now then secondary school and some primary school there. For make we just see a free quality education make you whole water and make you benefit the Sierra.
Finally, yes, finally, what you call you want to call to support? I don't know the way they support Professor in each in drive. Instead, get people the way they go cry to. Then say one for see vivid evidence of waiting been done to happen. The past years them not done the program, and this year then they watch it out and viewers they can say thanks to you and thanks to Kapa for all waiting not don't do. You message to them viewers and partners them for support this organization.
Yeah, now you know see this whole I'm depend partners in development. So their partners anyway now do nothing to this program. Always we tell them thank you without them timely intervention, letting them know come as our want them. but you go really see back for say most of them thing about self now contribution money then they go inside or get them thing there. Okay, so if don't know them come one for make a charitable organization, let them give you everything we will for help for develop. It is one of our priority because we all na Kapa, our born, our men go school. Now people they campaign. So then we could let that word the way they say all na kono man there. Irrespective of ina Madingo, ina Kula, ina Tini, ina Yaluka, ina Kuranko, all na kono we friends.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
I don't know whether this
Well, Famulars, if they get me live since we don't start everything in a Professor Julius Sise, sort of a soil, and today we don't see the third donation today. We Kapa become to win an organization, a charity organization. We we don't source fund outside from other donor partners. Them we make sure that today we are in a grand style. But Ingo can explain to me what's in the behind this. What are the things we motivate them when we do this? And they tell me exactly the past 3 years, them the 2 years, and compared to this one, so we allow them. The other one, I mean, 3 children we get, but today we get almost 5 children. Them we very good. How really what you want to explain to them your name and that like why you can wish it.
Good afternoon. Mina Julius Sise. Mina son of the soil. I'm born and raised in Kapa. I attend primary secondary school in Kapa. I did the 6th form at CPC. Then I went to the college. I studied mechanical engineering. And today I'm an associate professor at the University of Stony Brook for the past 16 to 17 years. So, based on all what I don't get in life, I just decide to reflect back and look at how everything started. And because the type of education I get from Sierra Leone are almost very cheap, almost nothing compared to other people from different parts of the world, where they pay thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. But again, with all the type of money they pay, I get a very solid background in mechanical engineering compared to most of them.
Okay.
So I decide for thank you to God, and I say it is time for me for payback to the country for everything they done for me. So whatever I do, I just appreciation for what the country don't do for me. So that this will not be for possible without the association who are joining with Kapa. Kapa comprises of man and woman they win.
What's in a Kapa? Now acronym.
Kapa na Kono annual prestigious award where we get an award night every year for let we show some appreciation to people where they contribute to the development of Kono. So we can give them an award. So maybe that will also motivate other people for doing the same. So we in Kapa, we are all sons of the soil and we are all progressive individuals where we all determined for contribute back to the development of Kono. So the first year I've been able to donate brand new textbooks, science, particularly mechanical engineering textbooks, over 300 new ones to the engineering department in Fude College. Then last year, I came with over 360 computers and I distribute them computers in I give Fude College 30 computers Agi IPAM 25, Agi CKC Win, and they are doing 6th form 25. Then the remaining computers then are distributed in Kono. I decide for empower 8 secondary schools in Kono. I give them all 40 computers. Then Million School where I attend, I give them 50 computers. Then I give all them schools then they over 22 boxes of science textbooks, particularly maths, statistics, chemistry, physics, biology, health science, environmental science, and then a lot of reading books. But this year we decide for increase the number. From 360, we increase them up to roughly 460.
Somebody go ask why.
Excuse me?
Somebody go ask why.
Well, this is not just a form of a payback to the hometown when I Kono district and to the country when I Sierra Leone. I feel say I for show appreciation to the country for what I don't do today. Them contribute greatly, so I feel say myself for do something, for show some sign of appreciation to the country, and particularly because the world they go digital, and I feel say we students then are not get the opportunity to computers, so I decide for embark purely on education for empower them schools them with computers, and then we also they get a project in the medical as well as in agriculture.
So finally, before I go left you, what's the message you want to send to the general public, especially when then they use they use them for the intended purpose? You want for each and everyone be computer literate, just like when you been graduate, you don't know nothing but even the keyboard. But you want for put that in at the mindset of the picking them. What are the encouraging message you want for send? And if the partner themselves will support you, for give more support the forthcoming years.
Well, this now a form is like try for motivate other people then let themselves embark on the same project for them we able for help with young ones the way they come up, especially in the educational field. And again, this not be possible without me other group members the way in Kapa. So I want to thank the board, and I want to thank the Almighty God for the strength and the courage we give me for able for materialize this project we don't embark on.
Somebody go say this cost boku money. How many $1,000 way you just go estimate roughly say cost for do the shipment, shipping, and put all things straight?
Well, it's a lot of money. In fact, I decided not for even more voting at the total because I don't want anybody will make a feel discouraged. And as I mentioned, nothing not too big for me to give back to the country. So me just go as a sign of a payback.
You mentioned your website be supportive to you. How? And from one for no.
Well, behind any successful man, you therefore get a successful or a hardworking woman because it advises, it encourages me, and it gives me moral and physical support. That no myself make appreciate him, and because of him, he able to make like be as much as possible to the community.
Viewers, the way don't view it from where the program don't start, don't congratulate Kapa, don't tell a lot of things about you and a lot of things about the organization. Keep on the good job, well done, Kapa. You message to them, we don't deal with you from where the program don't start. We almost go to the roundup of everything now. You message to the one and said.
So I want to thank everybody, and I hope say this is a type of project where other people themselves will copy from me, and I feel say this will be a starting for each and every individual indigenous of Kono, for them we able to provide for the people there, so that we go able to uplift the standard of living.
Thank you so much. What will talk to?
Yeah, you talk to Professor Julius, the CEO of Kapa Kono Annual Prestigious Award.
Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
Well, Fambudem na also with the cutting down of all waiting have been on the work to the Cornell annual prestigious award winner Kapa for short with CEO Johnson area, Professor Julius Sisi, and the Chairman Council of Parliament, and all the one that will benefit out of this. I want to tell me, let's thank you with Ibrahim Esmansare, will you help me for fast track and make sure see when I get to live. When I already watch me, I want to tell myself plenty thank you for viewing and a message that I don't send. We don't read them, and doctors, professor don't say thanks to her and one for appreciation. Continue for the watch me as we go in a full detail of information and way will happen in this street, especially today on the day when they come to an end. Thank you so much. We love them. When I come back, Jisoka, they say bye bye.